Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing crank seals on this old sled right here. What you got to do is you got to split your cases, and in order to do that you of course have to pull your engine, you have to pull your clutch off, and then you just have to do some stuff like that. It's not that big of a deal. I'm going to show you how to do it. I already have the engine out of the sled and I have the cases split, so I'm not going to show you guys how to take apart. I'm going to show you guys how to put the seals in and how to put it back together, and that should pretty much tell you everything you need to know to do the entire job. If you are new to the channel, then you probably haven't seen this before, but this is my 2007 KX450 project, and I just put plastics on it in the last video, which you guys should go watch if you're into dirt bikes and stuff like that. But right now everything is half on here, and nothing's actually on. It was just for the video, so moving it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I have to get out of the way so I can make this video on the crank seals. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. Let's get this thing out of the way and get into moving those crank seals.
Freeway, till I get blinded by the headlights. They go past me, I see the last me that I ever will be. And that got me asking if living this lightly, has that been the right thing? Or should I been a little bit more focused on the place that my feet needed to go? And as they go past me, I see the last me that I ever will be. And that got me asking if living this lightly, has that been the right thing? Or should I been more focused on where feet wanted to go?
And this is our engine right here. That Snowmobile is a TNT 440 and it's a Skidoo. So this is what you're looking at with your cases once they're halved. Now to have these cases, to split the case, what you have to do is you have to pull the engine out, which is on these old sleds usually about 4 bolts, and then, or 4 nuts I guess, to pull the engine out. And you gotta take the belt off, disconnect any hoses, any lines, any wires, all that stuff, and then take the belt off. And this will pull right out of there. Then to get it to this point, what you have to do is you have to pull the primary clutch off, which maybe I'll make another video on that. This one was a thread-on clutch, others are just sort of pressed on, and that's a bit of a hassle to do, but it's not that big of a deal. There's one method, which is the water method. You can just get a puller, which is the professional way to do it, and this is a thread-on one, which we just used a big impact gun to get this off. Once you have that off, you also have to strip down this side of the engine, which you have to take, what do you have to take off on this side? On this one there's a big fan housing. On here there was a stator, and here, magneto and all that good stuff. And so you have to pull that off, and then you have to pull all the electronics out of here. There's also the recoil on the outside, which you have to take off. It's not a big deal to do. I'll show you guys how to do that when I put it back together. Once you get it to this point, all you have to do is there's little nuts on here, and you gotta take all those off. And then on this one, there was on this side, for the coils on the front, there was one here, and there's another one here and behind the coils, so I had to take that off to get off. And then this half of the case will just slide right off. And now when you do your seals, how you tell if your seals are bad is your engine, I mean I'll make another video on that as well, but your engine will just, it'll run like crap when it warms up and stuff like that, get way too high in the RPMs. So I am going to start cleaning this up, and then I'm going to throw our new seals in here, throw some lube and stuff on this, and we'll put the case half back on.
I'm a lie, I'd have a few regrets. Wish I spent more time out biking instead of smoking cigarettes. Wish I worked more on music instead of alternating steps. Probably should have talked more to people I thought were interesting as heck. Probably should have gotten closer to my moms after Pops drowned out of death. I wish the best, I wish that and all the rest. Sometimes I wonder if I felt more at home in my own skin instead of always feeling fake. With my genuine moments stop feeling off and out of place. On my smile seems strange. I walk like I'm trying on a wig, or a mask, or a laugh, or a face, or a faith in my place in this path. But so I'm trying to change that and live inside the moment, not the past. See the present unwrapped, cause the moment's all we have, till it's gone. I'm just waiting, hoping the next one go last a little longer than the one before it, cause there's only so many I can grab, so they all start slipping out of hand. They go past me, I see the last me that I ever will be. And that got me asking.
Just to clarify, as I'm working on this, lots of the stuff is just the way I am doing it, and probably not the correct way to do it, but we'll see if it works. I've done this before, and the sled ran perfectly fine, and the issues were solved. So I'm just wiped down these surfaces and blew all the crap out of here, and then just scraped off the little bit of sealant, lubricant stuff that was dried on there. And then I am going to put the new seals on. And this is just a $200 sled. I'm not doing this professionally or anything. This is just, you know, a little bit of a hillbilly job to get it going again, because it'll probably last forever like this. And on these old Skidoos, that's sometimes what you have to do. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go grab the seals, and I'm gonna make sure we got the right ones, and we'll put them on. Here are the seals. So to get your seals, you can just order them online by application, which I did, but they actually shipped the wrong ones. So I ended up going to a bearing place in town and gave them the dimensions. And these are the seals they gave me. So we'll see if these are the correct ones. And yeah, that's just how you get your seals. This seal is in place. You can see the whole crank, everything. So now I believe the next step is to take some of this, which is an anaerobic lubricant sealer stuff, and I'm just going to run this on the O-rings on the bearings, and I'm going to rub it all around this surface.
Has that been the right thing, or should I been a little bit more focused on the place that my feet needed to go? And as they go past me, I see the last me that I ever will be. And that got me asking if living this lightly, has that been the right thing, or should I been more focused on where feet wanted to go?
I don't choose where my feet move. It seems they got a mind of their own, dancing into traffic like they no regard for dangerous roads. Don't you worry, nothing got the situation under control. I'll be fine right here. Wait, that right there is seeming dangerously.
just gotta put the rest of it together, which is honestly the big portion of the job. Another thing is, as far as lubrication in the bottom end on this goes, once I have it all together, I will put some oil down the intake manifold and spin it around so I can get it in, and it will go in, and that will fill all the bearings and everything down there, so it's well lubricated when we first start it up. So this is as far as we're getting today. We have the clutch, the back half on. If you guys, again, if you can help me with this, I'm not sure what to do about that. I'll watch some videos and then I will finish off this tutorial. I also have the case half, the top one on, the brand new seals. Can't really show you there because the clutch is on, but the brand new seals are installed. I will turn this so you guys can see that in a moment. Fan housing is on. And that's as far as we're getting. So I will turn this so you guys can see the brand new seals in there, and then I'll give you guys the little outro. So that's your crank seal in there. You can just see that anaerobic stuff oozing out of the side from me tightening it up there. And it's flush both sides, which is what you want. You don't want to tighten anything up before it's flush. I just tapped it down with a rubber mallet, and it was not a big deal to get it there. And so, yeah, I hope this video was helpful. If you guys would like to see another one, please subscribe and leave a thumbs up. It helps motivate me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.